Welcome back to Vulgar Podcast, the most explicit, most complicit, and the messiest podcast on the internet. Um, this season two, we with your baby mama, your baby's mama's baby mama, and her cousin.
Where the money reside, where the money reside, where the money reside, oh. And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. Period.
Yo, today we got a very special guest, Miss. Whoa. Let me tell you a few things first. Mayor of Rhythmless Nation, host of the Kendra Crump Show, and comedian Kendra Crump.
I like that. Thank you for putting that barbecue, that ranch, that blue cheese. I like blue cheese all on that. Yes. And I'm the HNIC because I'm the head nigga in charge. Put some respect on my name.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that one. That was my bad.
It's okay. Thank you for having me. First off, thank you for not thinking I was a bot when I wrote y'all. Because it's too, it's too, you know what? It's too many people who are just out there scamming folks for no reason. I'm like, can y'all find a real job? Like, seriously, I've been scammed a couple times and I'm like, bro, I just want to mollywop all y'all. Okay, just let you know.
Scamming ain't easy. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
As always, I do definitely want to give shout outs. Shout outs to Natasha at Evolved by Natasha. So you know how it goes, how we do. If you ask your crusty Dusty, we cannot help you if you must. She got all the lotions and all the serums that you need to get right. If you need some lip balm, go ahead and get that chap. Because I don't know what wrong with chap, but we in here. So also shouts out to Tasha at Pretty Dope Candles. I'm gonna find some audio to add into this, for real. Tasha at Pretty Dope Candles. If you don't have it, get your house smell right. Get all the smells, everything perfect, and get everything looking right. Fellas, you need to set the mood. You got a little date coming over. Go ahead, set the mood right, man. Get you a candle that smell good, so it don't smell like feet when you walk up in there. Shouts out to Vinny at Free Thinkers Podcast. Shouts out to Kay at Brujas After Dark. We see you. Shouts out to Raven at Token Black Girls. Shouts out to Krishna and Mars over at Renegade Squad. Shouts out to my boys Muhammad and Aladdin at Genie Smoke Shop. I'm gonna see y'all later. Shouts out to JR at Cherry Street. And from there, let's get into this episode.
I like all those shout outs you're doing and everything, especially with the, lip balm. She got everything. So what if somebody got an STD? Does she have something for that too?
She got something to cover it, but not to get rid of it. We're gonna call it the Band-Aid.
It's a lot of dripping peens and cooters walking around. It's a lot of them. I'm
trying to tell you. And look, I know we all behind masks, but this some cold weather. Everybody lips still getting ashy. So go ahead and be right.
That's it.
Oh yeah. Anything you want to shout out while you're on here? Anything?
Shout out to my baby daddy, rapper The Game, aka JCon. Listen, fool, I'm about to put you on child support if you don't pick up my phone calls, okay? And I'm pointing the camera at you because I know you listen to this podcast. I know you one of the 20,000 listeners of this podcast, okay?
Yeah.
I'm tired. I'm so tired of shouting you out every time I go somewhere, okay? You know you want this. That's all I'd say about that.
Hit a line. Let them know something before you get that C support. Don't nobody want that. All right, so I did state earlier that you were a comedian. So, can you tell us somewhat about your journey?
Of course. All right. So I've been funny since I was, yay high, right? I remember my teacher. She told me, fourth grade teacher, shout out to Miss Rosser. She said to me, Kendra, out of all of the students I've had over the years, you're the funniest one I've come across, right? And so I was going through a series of unfortunate events trying to figure out what the hey was it that I actually wanted to be in life. So I said, okay, first thing I said was, I want to be a chef, until I realized it's too much math in this. And I was failing math damn near every year in school. You know how there's some kids out there who like are in second grade reading on the sixth grade reading level. Honey, I was in second grade reading on the pre-K level. I know for a fact my mother was tired of showing up to school in a new wig. Is that Miss Crump? Is that Patty LaBelle? No, that's Miss Crump. I know she was tired of that, right? Anyway, like for me personally, I didn't think school was that important. Like the next goal, like the next dream I had was like I had hoop dreams. Like I could play basketball in real life. Like I grew up a tomboy. I played basketball, baseball, football, anything ending in the word ball except men's balls, right? But I play with them now, especially my dime. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So, I really had this dream in high school where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have a boyfriend for every day of the week, and maybe a girlfriend, because everybody be like fake bisexual in high school. I'm like, bro, you too? Come on now, what do you want? Do you want my butt or his? Anyway, so with all that being said, I had dreams of trying to be popular and having a boyfriend for every day of the week, but I was failed at both, honey. Okay. Part of that, nation as well, failing at both relationships, situationship queen, holla at your girl. Back to what I was saying. So I had hoop dreams and I wanted to, go to the WNBA. And I failed to realize, because I grew up like playing street ball and play organized basketball to like senior year of high school. And I failed to realize, I was like, bro, I hate running. Like, why every time this person misses a layup, we all got to run a mile? Make that person run a mile, right? So then lastly, I said, I want to be a hairstylist, until I realized that, they have to stand up on their feet all day. You could catch carpal tunnel. So what happens if you try to go home to masturbate? You can't. So I said, let me find something that is easily, something that comes natural. Like, guys, I don't be trying to be funny. I just start talking and people just laugh. They just like you remember those 90s sitcoms where a person could say a one-liner and the whole crowd would erupt in laughter for like a minute, and you're like, bro, it's not funny no more. That's what people do. Like, I literally have had, I'm not lying, like at my college, I go to Clark Atlanta University, and so so tell me why when I first showed up at this college, I'm like, ooh, because I watched like too much television growing up. So I thought, college, all HBCUs or college periods, I thought that I was gonna be like have that drumline type of love, stomp the yard, maybe even higher learning. Honey, I found me another sis. I said, can I please get some men's around here? Some of these men look better than the women. I said, this is a slap in the freaking face. Back to what I was saying. So, like I said, even when it came with me going to my college, and my degree is mass communication, so I'm trying to be on the television, radio, and like Steve Harvey. So when I actually make it, y'all can say, "Hey, I know her. We were talking about the most randomest crap
on the podcast."
Yes, we had her first. She reached out to us. So, like I said, that's pretty much been my journey. Like as far as what where I am now. But the only thing about when it comes with comedy, it's so easy to get canceled, and you can get canceled for anything. Honey, I've been canceled about 5-6 different times. I got some jokes I can tell y'all. And again, these are just jokes, people. All right. So I don't need nobody to throw no rotten tomatoes at me in my DM. Right. And I don't need nobody to throw no rotten tomatoes at me in real life, because I throw these hands. Okay. So let me tell you, jokes.
I understand. I done got canceled about 5 or 6 times. It wasn't for comedy. It was for my ex-girlfriend.
You know what? next
it's okay. That's a part. Listen, you did the right thing. Welcome to the party. Okay. Let me tell you the first, well, not the first joke, but let me tell you the most memorable joke that got me canceled. Okay. The joke.
Oh, actually, hold on now. Oh, you go ahead. I got a bleeping sound effect just in case.
It's not. No, it's not bad. The joke was transgender women aren't women. Let's call them X-Men.
Oh my God.
So a month prior to that, the reason I made that joke, because I'm like, I made a gay joke prior, because this is part of the community. So then here was a gay joke. I said, how are you gay and can't dress? What the hell were you doing in the closet the entire time? Everybody loved it. But look, months prior to that, I said dating a skinny girl is all fun and games until you hitting 90 on the freeway and she flies out the window like a paper napkin. Here comes one skinny girl that I once knew. When I say once knew, I don't hang out with her because she's mentally ill. She says, Kendra, take this down. This is not funny. I said, today your first day on the internet? So everybody's laughing at me while putting laughing emojis at her, right? And she says, fine, whatever, you're blocked. I mean, who actually tell someone that they're blocked. Just
Right.
block the person, okay?
I
Right.
do.
Or just
Honey.
ignore them. I do it
Exactly.
constantly.
I do.
Ignore them.
I
Ignore them.
like
I don't
watching the
have time
messages
for
come
that.
through.
Just block the person. But no, her husband tries to jump in the chat and he's over here sending me a thesis statement trying to argue with me. And I said, first off, I'm not gonna read any of that. So you just wasted your time. How you trying to argue with the female for a female? Then he slides in my DMs. He's like, Kendra, how dare you? You guys were childhood friends. Y'all went to church together. I said, sir, that woman is mentally ill. And the fact that you're having sex with her, you ain't screwed it out of her yet. Something's wrong with you, okay? That means you partially mentally ill. You better hope your kids come out normal, or else they're gonna be a bunch of they gonna be like Kel from Kenan and Kel, okay? They're gonna be like Cole from Martin. They're gonna be Beavis and Butthead. Your kids are gonna be slow. Okay, I don't have time to be, I don't have time for that mess. How you having sex with this woman on a regular? You still ain't screwed the stupid out of her. Just saying, it apparently ain't working. Okay, that's all I say about that. I mean,
I
top of that, like this girl, every time I saw, I'm not lying, guys. Now, mind you, I've known this girl probably since like late elementary, early middle school. Every time I saw her, she had a new man, and I saw her often. I'm like, what the heck is she doing? What are you doing? Like, come on now. Look, I'm not the best looking woman in the world, and I'm not the worst looking woman in the world. I'm pretty sure there's somebody out there who thinks I look like a squirrel with a trash bag wrapped around my head. Okay. But with all that being said, okay, I get if you want to know if you're attractive or not, go ask a child. Okay, I get kids all the time want to be around me. Okay,
Them
so
facts.
anyway, so that means I must be doing something right. Holla at God. Shout out to God. Okay, back to what
For
I was
sure.
saying. Back to what I was saying. But honey, I'm trying to figure out what the heck was she doing? Okay, like was she that fast? Like, what did she do? Was she in the like church pew? One time I got freaky at church. It was it's a nice little time. Yep. Good times. Good times.
Reverse.
All right.
You can't thank the Lord and then go back and say how you do
Okay, so I
something
got
with
a
her.
question. How many times has somebody ever like was hitting it really good and you said thank you, Jesus? How many times have you yet said his name in
I
vain?
didn't.
She lying.
Don't bring don't bring Jesus into that. Nope.
You
Oh,
know what? I'm gonna
man.
call somebody right now. Finna
Got
find
you
out.
out there saying, make you sound like you singing a solo in church, honey. Come on now, don't you start that mess. I know what time it is. Okay, all right,
Oh, that
that's all I
cat.
say about that.
Mm-hmm. I'll make a call right now. I know he'll answer the phone.
Oh, you want to talk about him?
I
What
don't
is it?
even have
When's
nobody
the
to
wedding?
call. Next
Hmm.
caller. Next caller.
Most complicit. Ah.
Hell no.
So
Next
if
caller.
you can't tell, Maya is like my little sister. I know everything about this little nigga. I ain't gonna say everything. I know a little bit about a lot. So about it
How'd you guys meet?
in college.
That nigga was drunk.
Oh, okay, good. What was your major?
Mine was economics. I'm a nerd.
Oh, okay. I didn't really do well at economics in high school. Are you in your career now?
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? High five through the monitor because you part of the 2% of college graduates who actually are in their field. You got some people with master's degrees and they're working at McDonald's. I'm like, Lord have mercy. It's a shame. Shout
That's
out
a
to
rough life.
McDonald's. Can y'all please fix y'all's ice cream machine? Thank you.
Can y'all please fix y'all customer service? Oh, is that too much to ask for? My bad.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Oh
You went
no.
out for a second. Say it again.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you better now.
I said they need to fix their customer service.
I mean, you know what? Their customer service is okay. It's okay.
It is.
It's just okay. You know.
You must go to the good McDonald's because the one I be like, what you want? Hello?
Uh, it depends. It depends on which McDonald's, but I don't really eat McDonald's no more. After watching that movie Super Size Me, did they make y'all watch that in high school, middle school, high school, in health class? Yeah, after watching Super Size Me, I couldn't really eat McDonald's, but I will tell you this: I love their hot cakes and their oatmeal. That's really good.
They got
They got
oatmeal?
oatmeal.
Yeah. When's the last time y'all been? When's the last time y'all been?
Damn. They got oatmeal for real?
Yeah, they have
Uh,
oatmeal. I'm gonna tell you what else was good. They used to have those chicken selects, like little snack wraps. Those snack
Yeah,
wraps are really good, and they
those
took
snack
it off
wraps
the
used to slap.
menu.
Uh, uh,
What's y'all's favorite fast food place like growing up of all time? Like, give me your top three favorite like fast food places like when you guys were kids.
my grandma's house.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah. Someone
Skirt.
said,
Yo, let me get my plate.
said you got McDonald's money, so we just
Oh,
drove by it.
I love Wendy's, and then it got too expensive. I love
Yeah.
Sonic.
Wendy's with the yellow box.
I don't remember.
See, I'm aging myself. I'm aging myself.
I don't. I mean, you look about 18, but I feel like you
Okay,
could.
You do?
we can rock with that. We can rock with that.
Yeah, he
Don't
look
hate.
y'all both like y'all between 18 and 20. Y'all look like some children. Y'all still get
Yeah,
carded?
constantly.
Period. And do.
I'm way old. I'm almost 30.
Oh, listen, yo.
Oh, ooh, why did I put? I'm gonna edit that all the way out.
Keep that shit in there with your old ass.
Well, yeah, I don't remember Wendy's with the yellow box, but I love Sonic. Look, I love Sonic so much I wanted to work there. You know how like as a kid you had a place that you loved so much you wanted to work there, and then you actually
Yeah.
worked there? Walmart was that place, and I'll never go back to working there. Walmart is 13th grade level high school. Everybody be sleeping with each other up in there. I'm like, this place is so freaking unprofessional. Now I used to get my groove on in the fitting room. Shout out to Walmart.
Yo, I'm glad I ain't never changing that. I thought about that before.
You know
I'd be like,
what?
hold on. There's a little empty little spot right here.
Not like you know what was so crazy? Like, so I'm a free spirited hippie, okay? But I had to learn to slow down because of the fact that STDs are real, okay, and
Mm,
people are nasty, and they're asymptomatic. It's a lot of asymptomatic
mm.
folk walking around. Okay, so I remember there was this one girl in my free spirited days. Okay, I'm telling when I tell you this is high school, it really is high school. So she actually had a diarrhea of the mouth, right? So one day
Okay.
she's in the fitting room. She's like, "Hey Kendra, can you come help me?" Of course Kendra's gonna come help you. So I just mosey my way. I moonwalk to the fitting room, right? Moonwalk to her little dressing room. And
Let's
then she
slide
like
over.
she just like undressed. I said, okay. It's like, so you gonna help me? I said, you know what time it is. She knew what time it was when she called me up in there. She's like, oh Kendra, I'm
Lord.
scared. I'm like, what you scared for? We already here now. Y'all remember that scene in the movie Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood? When
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Marlon had the girl, she said, when I get a little crazy when I drink, and she turned into a whole monster. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, honey, when I get all, my happy place gets happy. Okay, I turn into a little monster too. All right. So anyway, child, she called me. She kept telling everybody I was a super soaker, which I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing that she kept telling people that around the lands of Walmart. But hey, got my credibility up. Shout out to you, diarrhea girl.
Walmart,
Yo,
Walmart,
shout
if
out.
you listening, please disinfect all areas of your facility. Please and thank you. Walmart workers, you hear this shit too. Go disinfect that shit for you sit your ass down.
I mean, I think
So,
everybody has it. Haven't y'all
Hell
ever
no.
had like a really wild place that you just like said, "Let me go do it at real quick"?
Not at Walmart.
No, no,
I
no, no.
I decline the answer.
Oh man, how dare you? How dare you?
I'm trying to make it to the gates of heaven. You
I
feel me?
mean, you can. Everybody up in heaven's done did it. Listen. Let me tell y'all something. So one of my best guy friends, he actually told me like he lived in Iceland for some years, and he said over there like people can walk around naked and nobody cares. In the U.S. of A, it's only over here in the U.S. of A people have an issue with nudity and having sex in public
Mm.
places. Like, tell you man, just do it. Like Nike, be
You said,
free.
you said Iceland. All
Iceland, yes.
right, I'm gonna write that down. I know
Free
I'm
stuff.
taking my next
Be
trip.
free.
Just be free, man.
For sure. And see, that's
So
my
I
whole
said,
thing. I spend like my first 8 hours of the day just catching air. So gotta be
First
free.
8 hours.
Yeah. Can you relax?
God damn.
I mean, that's what you got the family restroom for at places, at different places. Just go do it, man. I'll see you in heaven still.
I see you there. You already know. All right. So, what are some of the opposition and adversities that you have faced within trying to find yourself, like on your little journey, your path, while you smashing down the Walmart, the fitting rooms?
Oh Lord.
Well, one of the things is people who you know and have known for years that they don't want to support you. Um,
Mm,
I had to learn a long time. It took me a while to realize that your biggest support comes from strangers.
mm-hmm,
That's it. I'll tell you guys a quick story. There's this girl I know, and I've known her since middle school. Real cool girl. So
mm,
one day when I started putting my videos on Instagram like 2018, and so I asked her sometime in 2018. I said, "Hey, can you repost one of my videos like in your story or on your page, whatever?" And she said to me, "It's like Kendra, I would, but you kind of like use some profanity or whatever, and so I don't want to like my father watches this, and I don't want him to see that and kind of freak out." That's what she told me. I said, okay, but she curses like a sailor, and she curses with her dad, and then she's pregnant, or just gave birth like about a week ago. Yeah, she was pregnant by a man she's like not married to, shacking up with this man. Come on now, your dad's looking at all that, and the man's like 30 years older than you. Come, is that not offensive? Is that not offensive? Come on.
30? 30
He's
years older?
he's 20 years older. But all I'm just trying to say is that's still bad. All I'm just trying to say is,
Get it how you live. Wait a minute.
oh, but again, you
You
have to deal with people. I've had so many people I've tried asking over time that I didn't know. They didn't want to help me. They wanted to charge me. And to me that's a opposition right there. People who want you to prostitute yourselves
Mm,
in order to make it. I don't want to have to go get a rectal exam. They're like, Miss Crump, why is your booty
right.
hole wide? I see another person. I'm making an echo. Okay. Telling you, man, you can slut yourself out and you still won't make it. Okay.
Right.
That's why I'm trying to go the route of doing things like slow progress is still progress.
For
That's something I
sure.
realize, and I understand, like, I want the instant gratification. Yeah, I want to get out of my Section 8 neighborhood. I'm tired of walking. I see cats and dogs humping and fighting each other. I'm tired of that mess. I'm tired of people rolling down their windows and trying to holler at me from my car. Can you believe that actually happened to me on my way here? Like, I was leaving Kroger, right? And I'm leaving Kroger. Now, mind you, it's dark outside. Okay, I can't see nothing. I just see my car, right? I'm walking to my car, and this man in a old school Cadillac. No, probably like 2005. Okay, type Cadillac Seville. That's what he was in, right?
Okay.
So I know he
Okay.
was already old because his voice sounded old. Anyway, he's over here saying to me, this is I guess was his pickup line. He's like, "Hey there, hey, where you trying to go? Where you trying to go tonight?" I said, "What?" He's like, "You want to go somewhere tonight?" I said, "Yeah, let's go to the Jordan River." I'm pretty sure he didn't understand that reference, what the Jordan River was, because he's dumb. Anyway, if y'all don't know what the Jordan River is, go Google it. I ain't got time to talk to y'all about it. Jordan River. Back to what I was saying. Okay. So he said, "Hey, well, you know what? You are so beautiful. How you trying to holler at me for my car, man? What type of crap is this? Can you at least come up to me? Like, can you please at least come up to me, and talk to me and say, hey, how you doing? I saw that ass clapping from a mile away." That's all you have to say, man. That's all you have to say. But anyway, I'm trying to get out of this. I'm trying to go places. I'm trying to do something with my life so I can
Right.
walk around and skip through the house. Boobs flinging from side to side. I can't do that here. Okay? Can't do that here. No matter how much money I pay at my mama's house. I'm like, "Mama, what am I giving you money for? So you have a place to stay?" "No, Mama, that's not good enough." "Mama, listen, we all women up in here. How come I have to still put pants on? It's me, you, and the cat. The one that says meow, the one between my legs be saying meow, but ain't meow in a while. Or meow last night, kind of. Back to what I was saying. All right, so the adversities, oppositions I'm having to face are people trying to get me to myself out. People not wanting to give me a chance. People want me to pay. I'm not paying you. Okay, I'm gonna pay you with this knuckle sandwich. Pay that. Okay, those are things that I'm having to deal with on a regular, and I'm
Right.
tired of that. Okay, if you gonna support me, support me. And guess what?
Right.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you this. Give you another example. I had a podcast team. This was back in November. Towards the end of November, I reached out to them. They said, "Hey, we're on Thanksgiving break. Come back to us in about a week or two." Okay, cool. Holler back at them in a couple of weeks. They actually we did a little had a conversation pre-run. Guys, I literally, they asked me a bunch of questions and I was like, at some point y'all could have put the record button on. We talking for
Yeah.
an hour. Like, y'all gonna give me an interview, record me, right? Anyway,
Right.
so they said, okay, Kendra, you're hilarious. We like you. We'll get back to you about a date. Cool. I would say about a week later, they say to me, sends me an email. The email says, just paraphrasing, Kendra, thank you so much for meeting with us. We really wish you, have this really successful career, but at this time we feel like you're not a best fit for what our brand is. If we feel like we need you at some other time, or we're going to talk about a topic like this, we will reach back out to you. Much love, whatever.
Yeah. Basically, we're
And
not gonna hit you back.
so this is what, no, they probably will, but guess what? I'm gonna charge them $150.
And that
Okay.
is the prices that went up.
Listen, I didn't try to come to y'all when I was free. So shout out
Right.
to any podcasters out there who's listening to this. For the ones out there who pretty much wrote me off, guess what? I'm gonna charge you. Okay, for all the entertainers, these D-list and F-list celebrity entertainers who trying to charge me, guess what? When I make it, I'm gonna charge you the same amount of price that you try to charge me.
Nah,
Okay,
double
run it up. That's all I'll
double
say
it.
about that.
Right.
But
Everybody
yeah,
that played on
those are
emails to the left.
adversities.
Ooh.
Yeah, those are adversities, oppositions. I remember I was 12 years old and my sister said to me, she said, what do you want to be in life? And I was just listing out different, like a plethora of different things. And I said, oh, I want to be a comedian. She said, you ain't funny. How the hell you going to tell a 12-year-old that? But you know what? Thanks, sis. You're my first hater. She taught me at a young age what hater was. She be sipping on
Right.
that haterade, okay? That's all I'll say about that.
It be the ones closest to you.
Of course.
My biggest hater sitting at the bottom of this box down here. So.
All right. Go ahead
Everybody
now.
hating on your ass.
And she be hating when I be hollering out the window going, hey, baby, what you doing tonight? What you doing tonight?
Because your
I'm trying
sound
to
numbers is just like that.
Have y'all ever had like a player like pickup line? Have y'all ever had that, or do you have your own pickup line? Because I got my own pickup line. It works.
I got mine, but I let Maya go first because I know she got one.
What?
What's your pickup line?
I don't have no pickup lines.
So for everybody who wants to know, and if you ain't caught the hint and you listen to the podcast, if Maya adds you to her private story on Snapchat and watches your story and posts some food, she let you know that she interested.
Why would you do that?
Because I'm tired of you. You did it last night.
Ooh, I posted something to my private story too last night. What you post, Maya?
Y'all in my business.
I'm gonna tell y'all my pickup line. All right, you ready? And it works.
Yeah, go ahead.
100% of the time. Look here. I noticed you noticing me. So I'm putting you on notice that I'm noticing you back. Now give me your number before I want to know more.
That worked?
Of course. And then they number stays in my phone for 2 business days.
I feel that. See, I can't use it. It's too aggressive. That's
what everybody says to me. They're like, Kendra, you are very aggressive. I'm like, I didn't know that I was aggressive.
I got to do it from the side of the street all the way over there. I got to do it from the corner. And all I do is, yo. Oh, baby, you look smart, but that boy is stupid. What's up? Come holler at me. And it worked. I don't know how it worked, but it worked. It worked. It worked.
Who's that worked on?
I have watched it. The shit fucking works.
It does?
Yes. I have watched this nigga say that dumb ass shit and watched the many females go, ooh, me. All right. Sound dumb as hell, but the shit worked.
Well, go ahead. I'm glad it works.
It's because I'm goofy. That's it.
So how long do their numbers normally stay in your phone?
Oh, forever, because I usually forget that I
got it. You know what I don't like? I don't like guys who and guys, my DMs are open, okay? I don't like men. But if your teeth are throwing up gang signs, don't try to holler at me. Because there should be no reason why, or you look like the New York state line, like that. Well, it's like the New York.
No.
Here's my thing. We ain't in England. Is there a reason why your teeth look bad? There should be no reason why your teeth look bad. And my thing is like I feel like as a, not even just in general. There are some people out there who have nothing but designer in their closet, but their credit
Mm,
scores are 400 and they try to
mm,
holler at us. It's like, bro, like
mm,
Jordans cannot be your car. I'm
at all.
175 pounds. Okay. I got a whole wagon back here. Okay. I'm a big girl, lower half. All right. I don't know why you guys think that that's okay. All right.
I don't know why they think it's okay either, but I know some niggas that know that left foot, that right foot, they most trusted source. So I mean, it is what it is.
I just don't understand, like that's just unacceptable. But you know what? It works on some women. It's like, let me ask y'all
Mm.
something. Have y'all ever had somebody that you just met either in person or online, and within the same week, literally just met them, and within a few days they say, "Hey, you want to come chill? You want to go out of town together?" You ever had that happen to y'all?
Um,
I had that happen to me this morning. This guy said he's like, "When are you
He
free? I
was
can
getting
come."
ready to lie. He was getting ready to lie.
Or have you ever asked somebody to do that?
oh no, no, I don't know you like that. We
But
can't
you
even
but
go
you
nowhere.
have you have had women try to say, "Hey, you want to come chill?" and you just met them 2 days ago.
You been hot on this mic. Oh yeah, you know what? I can say that. Yeah, yeah. Ain't no time in there. Yeah, yeah.
I
That done
mean,
happened
but
before.
do you think people do that? Do you feel like there's what do you, is it ulterior motives? Do they feel just so connected to you? They're like, "Hey, I want to hang out with you." What do you think it is that makes people want to
See,
do that?
what I come to find
They
out
invite you if they want
is,
some dick. They want some dick.
nah, I done found out
That is it. That's all.
if they in love at first sight, they on that Snap, that TV show Snap. If you gonna end up on that TV show, that's why. Yeah.
I mean, I had this guy, like, in mind you, he's very unattractive. But anyway,
Oh
it
Lord.
always be the ogres trying to holler at me. I don't really get the really attractive men in my DMs. I try to give, but here's the thing: I be trying to give these ogres the benefit of the doubt. So I'm like, maybe they might have some money, because sometimes ugly people have money.
Yeah.
I give them the benefit of the doubt, but when they say stupid stuff like that, sorry, it's just the benefit of the doubt. It's over. But my entire thing is, like, he said he lives in Oakland now. He's like, "Hey, I have a crush on you. You're very beautiful." And he said, "Can I when are you free on a weekend? I can fly you out." And I'm like, I'm gonna decline on that. Stranger danger. Like, I had one dude, I met him here in my neighborhood, right? Well, I don't know if he still lives here, but anyway, once upon a time I met him in my neighborhood, and he said something about to me. I say a week later, he's like, "Hey, you want to come over to chill?" And I was like, "What's your cash app? Are you gonna send me something?" "Yeah, here's a $200 request. This is how much chilling costs." Do not
Right.
try to send me, like, you know what I think? Like, I have a look on my face like, don't try it, but they still will try it.
Yeah.
Like, come on now, y'all. Like, come on. This is why. But you know what's crazy? Men like that still get poon. Men should not get poon who like that.
Still get what?
They should get disease poon. That's the type of poon that they should.
Poon.
I'm just saying. That's the type of poon that they should get. This is some
Mike,
bull
what are you
crap.
doing?
This is
They
some
have a
bull
spoon.
crap. Your hoo ha.
Who the hell is the poon?
Cool cat.
It's a new word for 2021 for me.
Oh, I mean, I thought poon's been out. I don't know. Anyway, like I said, with all that being said, I just find, like, people like that, they still get, some love me long time, and that's bull crap. That's freaking bull crap. Men who are cool, the men who are player, they should get all of the cooter in the world. But the men who ain't, they should get the disease cooter. Okay? That's all I'm saying. That's all I have to say, y'all. Tired of those men. Oh, so what's up? You go, oh yeah, let me tell you another adversity opposition I encountered. Groupies, male groupies, they claim that they know people, but they don't. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. And let me tell y'all what happened to me. Let me tell y'all,
Yeah,
give
I
y'all
be
the
at the
story.
studio chilling with little baby and all that. Yeah, yeah,
Well,
you
what's
know.
what's a male groupie? Before I tell y'all a story, what's a male groupie story that you guys have ever had, or a female groupie story that you guys have ever had from someone that you were getting to know, or you kind of know, or so, or something like that?
I'm not gonna say no names, but I will say I had a shorty run up on me and go, Yeah, I heard you used to mess with my friend of another friend, and I just want to see what's up because I heard what was up, and I was like, I don't know you like that, baby. I just met you 2 seconds ago. That's not how you start this conversation. Like
So
that's
wait, she
not how
just
that works.
randomly walked up and introduced herself and said, "Hey, I heard that you mess with this, that, and the third."
Well, no, like I'm starting to learn how to weed out the crazy ones from the not so crazy ones. She was staring at me from
You
across
gotta
for like a
weed
good.
them out.
And after that, you
So,
stopped talking to her. After that,
oh, I get weak sometimes.
she must. Is she good at some certain type of skills, adult skills? Is she good at? Is that why you
That
keeping her around?
one,
Come on, keep it 100 now. That we're being vulgar. Vulgar podcast. Keep it
mm,
100.
well, I ain't keeping her around no more.
You can keep her around. Let her satisfy
Nah,
your needs.
can't keep her around. You trying to get me cussed out on this podcast? Why every podcast I'm trying to
Next
get cussed out?
caller. Next caller.
Okay.
Maya, have you ever had a groupie moment? I know you have. Go ahead, please. You want me to help you?
No. I said next caller.
Don't your DMs be blowing up? I doubt he listened to the podcast.
I don't care if you listen or not. Leave me alone. Please and thank you.
You know what? I done had one entertainer. Two, the list is gonna keep going on and on. And I can tell you guys who these people are off camera. And if
Oh, that's
anybody
perfectly
wants to
fine.
know, y'all can slide into my DMs and figure out the answer. But for right now I can't say it. But anyway, these people.
No. The answer is gonna cost y'all $50 each. Okay, $50 a person. She charging
Okay, fifty
now. All
dollars,
right.
$50 a person, $50 a person, and I got the receipts to prove it too. I love DMs.
Mm,
It saves everything.
there
Back
you
to
go.
the
You can get
story.
feet pits, DMs of the people.
Ew.
$50. Come on,
Mhm.
price is going up.
Anyway, I've had a couple of entertainers who they weren't trying to help me out, but they wanted me to do something with them in order for me to get get pretty much have them interview them because I interview different artists as well. So I'm
Mm,
like, bro, like if you gonna help me, like let that be the last thing on your mind. You get a lot of this on the regular. Type of crap is that? But you know what? A lot of these entertainers, if you ain't trying to do nothing with them, they not looking your way. And I'm like, bro, that really shows your character too. It's a shame on you. Shame on you, man. They should
like
be
I don't
burning
know.
sensation in their privates every time they do that
Right.
for
Like
a month
you can't be
straight.
trying to like putting somebody up on game, trying to help somebody out, but you just like, ooh, I ain't gonna really put you up. I'm trying to see what's up. What you gonna do for it? Like, nah.
Hmm. Like I had one guy, I'm gonna tell y'all this. This happened to me last week. Don't even know this guy's name. I just know that he's an old geezer. Anyway, old geezer he is who is up north now. He was telling me that he said, I think this is like the fourth message. Like, hey, what's your number? Skirt, sir. Can I please get your first and last name? Who are you? I don't even know what you look like. Your page is private. Can I see what you look like first? Right. So anyway, he told me how he was security for all of these different entertainers, like the ones like 90s and 2000s and stuff. And so he said,
Nine nine 2000.
Knew it. I knew that was coming. I felt it. You are a crap baby.
This is the moment. Okay, I'm done.
so he ends up he told me that once he went to jail he had like lost contact of a lot of people's numbers and stuff. And
Yep.
so with that being, which I don't know how you losing contact. I mean, don't you have the same phone number? I mean, like same like your phone doesn't it have like the same numbers once you turn your phone back on? I don't how do you lose contact with these people? Are their numbers not saved? Back to what I was saying. So he said to me, I think this is like, and I told him, I said, look, I said, since you claim that you know these people, help me out. I'm an interviewer, I'm a comedian, all this type of stuff. If you're able to connect me with these people, connect me with them, and not only connect me with them, I'll give you my phone number. That's the least I'll do. If you're able
Right.
to get them and actually have them record with me free of charge, I will give you my phone number and I'll be your girlfriend for about a week, right? Only a week because I got other hosts to tend to. Back to what I was saying. I I guess he didn't think I was serious because I would say the next day, this is message number 15. He says to me, we're audio chatting, and he says, I don't know why you don't want to give me your number, but and I told him, I said, hey, how's your day been going? I said, like I told you before, I will give you my number when you're able to connect me with somebody. I don't care if it
Right.
was somebody from the 90s. I don't care from whoever. Connect me. And all he said was, wow, ... Okay. I ain't heard from him since. And that was what? On Monday?
Hold on, that was like 5 days ago.
It was. It was 5 days ago. Um, So I mean, but again, you can't. He's like, I'm not doing this for clout. I only reason I told you that I know these celebrities was because we started talking about security and stuff. No, Negro, you the one who kind of brought up the security thing. Okay, so again, like I said, that's my entire issue. Like for example, I work at airport, Hartsfield Jackson, Atlanta. I work Concourse B as in Bravo 09. Y'all come see me Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, late morning to early
Don't be
evening.
telling these folks where the hell you work at.
No, I'm at the airport.
No, they gonna be at the airport.
Listen,
Yeah, I ain't going
listen.
nowhere.
The
I'm trying
reason
to
I
see
say
what's
that,
up.
the reason I say
Said you were
that,
bottom heavy. What's up?
listen,
My
the
bad.
reason I say that is because I like tips. When I'm talking about your penis, I'm talking about actual pocket change. Drop something in my bucket. I got a little change jar. Okay, that's what I'm telling y'all where I work at. Okay. Anyway, you gotta get tips. Come on now. Anyway,
Okay.
so with all, I've had guys who try to who has come to my kiosk, random people come to my kiosk, and they'll try to holler at me, but they don't leave me no couple dollars or nothing,
Yeah.
bro. You could have left me that 75 cents and I would have given you my number. But no, you wanted to be stingy, but you want my number? It don't work like that. Leave me a tip and I will give you my number. Okay?
I can
It
dig
only
that.
happens with the older men, I guess. And their number stays in
No.
our phone for about a week. No, I'm telling you, only older men it's happened to where they have left me a tip and they asked me for my number and I gave them my number.
Man, you guys look short at the Waffle House. I doubled whatever that bill was because her booty was fat. I was like, shh. She was like, you did it because my booty fat. I was like, yo, what's up? Go ahead, write your number
Loud.
on that.
It's loud.
We ain't gonna say what year this was. This one this year.
So what happened? What happened with you and Waffle House? Did y'all go out?
What, huh? What?
Okay. You must have you
Decline the
must have an
answer.
old lady. That's why you dodging these questions. Where's she at?
Someone in the cut
Next
waiting for me to slip up.
caller. Next caller.
Okay. I'm about to get you in trouble again, huh? Okay. Next caller,
I
go
have a
ahead. Move
habit.
on.
Hello, next caller on the line. You know what? I'm gonna add that in too while you playing. I'm gonna find one. We're gonna start doing that. Where we at? All right, so for anybody that is doing the podcast interview, entertainment, comedian, because you honestly you got a lot. It's a list that I can just go through right now.
Entrepreneur.
I like that one for the ancestors. For anybody, what is some words of encouragement that you can give them? See,
Always, when in doubt, do cocaine because crack is whack. That's the first thing I want to say.
I'll let you
Uh,
say it again. Say it again.
do cocaine, crack is whack.
Crack is whack.
Number two, don't give up on your dreams. And what I mean by that is don't allow just because you've been working at it for a year or two or 3 or 4 or 10 years, continue to go. One thing I realize is, when you're actually really going forth with your dreams and God sees you working, God's going to be there to help you along the way. That's really how good God is. Like, the God I serve. You got some people out there worshiping trees. That's not a God. Y'all stop worshiping cats. Okay? Find someone, find a something that is invisible, but you feel it. Okay? That you
Wait,
know is there.
hold on.
Back to what I was saying. Um, so
Somebody
with all that,
worshiping
and I'm
cats.
not and I'm not and I'm not talking about those incubus and succubus, okay?
Mm.
I'm talking about an actual thing that has being that has created everything. All
Right.
right.
But somebody worship cats.
You'd be surprised. There's a lot of
Right.
weirdos out there.
You right.
Back to what I was saying. Definitely we all get 24 hours out the day. How are you
Mm.
using your 24 hours? People always say, oh, there's not enough. I think there was the commercial I heard a long time ago. It's not enough time in a day or whatever. Something like that. That's not a commercial. It just came up in my head. I feel like it. It's a commercial, or maybe it's not. It is. Um
If it ain't, it's about to be.
oh, even when you have a 15 or a 30-minute break, use that time to go after your dreams, man.
Right.
Everybody has the same 24 hours in a day. Like
Right.
for example, I work 3 days a week, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Because I like the thing about the kiosk that I work at, there are little breaks I get in between. Now, of course, I don't get a chance to shut the kiosk down and go and break. I'm talking about when there's nobody coming, because there are days where it's just dead. Saturdays are slow days. I can bring my journal. I have a book to read. I listen to devotionals. I'm doing something to better my life. Every week on Mondays or Tuesdays, I always go for an hour straight. I am emailing, I am DMing different podcasters, I am emailing, DMing different celebrities, managers. That's what I'm doing.
Right.
And you have to wait. One thing I do a 3 strike rule. Okay. Let's say I reach out to you,
Mm-hmm.
all right, on a Monday. I say, hey, how you doing? My name is Kendra Crump, blase woo. You get back with me and say, hey, okay, nice to meet you. What would you like to set up? Hey, can we set up, or what's your schedule? I tell you my
Right.
availability. I don't hear nothing back from you for a couple of weeks. I wait about a month. Okay, maybe you got busy. Then I follow up with you. You say, oh, my bad, whatever your reasoning is.
Right.
If I don't hear back from you again, I try one more time, 3 times. And after that, I leave it. I'll look. I'll just catch you in traffic. That's how I look
Right.
at it. So with all that being said, you whatever you want in life, you gotta go after it, and do a 3 strike rule. Something
Right.
that my youth minister taught me years ago. He said, "Behind every no, there is a yes." You're not gonna get everybody. I'm telling you, man. You're gonna have people out there waste your time. You're gonna have people out there, unprofessional people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you this. I had a podcast. Let me tell y'all something. I'm nice, nasty. All right. I had this podcast who I was supposed to do something. It's a lot of unprofessional people that you're gonna be working with as well. One thing about me is, even if you all, didn't say, hey, Kendra, I'll see you at this time on this day. If something was to come up and we already have it set, I'll still let you know. Because one
Right.
thing is, you never get a second chance to make a first impression.
Right.
Try to if you guys say, hey, let's meet at 2 o'clock, get there 1:45, 15 and 20
Right.
minutes early. Because if you're on time, you're late.
Right.
So again, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. But there was this one podcaster. I was supposed to meet with them at 8:30 that night. It's 8:15. I still haven't received a Zoom call link yet. I'm like, it's 8:15. 8:25. I send them an email. I say, hey guys, are we still meeting? 8:40. I still haven't heard nothing from them. So I just left it alone. And I'm getting
Mm.
on another podcast with another young lady. God said, Kendra, go check your Instagram messages. I was like, what? He's like, Kendra, go check your Instagram messages, right? So I go check my Instagram messages. And then there was a person I spoke with her earlier in the week, and she said, hey, can you meet tonight? I said, yes. So we got on, we did the podcast. In the midst of me doing the podcast with her, these same people said, hey, we're just finishing up something. Can we meet now? I said, no, I'm already busy. How about we meet at 11 o'clock? I told them what time I wanted to meet, and they abided by those rules. And when I got on there, I said, hey, y'all, how many STDs y'all had? I kind of made it full of them. Now, I don't know if they added that part out. But I literally, was kind of like, that's what you get. You're not gonna sit here and make me like y'all are unprofessional.
Yeah.
Again, like I said, one thing, those are just a few things that I say. Definitely, and just like I said, number one, slow progress is still progress. Like I was, just reiterating. Do not even though of course we all want to be famous now and we want, that instant gratification now, but you're gonna have to wait on God. And then on top of that, I learned to have a plan B, C, and D.
Mm.
My plan B is my dream plan A, have my radio and television show. If that doesn't work out, I like to write. I'm an author. If that doesn't work out, child psychology. I'm in school. Eventually I'm gonna get my degree and
Period.
my master's. No, my doctorate. Call me Dr. Taylor because I'm married to JC on. Okay, back to what I was saying. Back to what I was saying. So I'm gonna get my doctorate in child psychology. I want to open up my own center. If that doesn't work, you gonna catch me on the corner. I'm gonna be a drug cartel hoe. Okay, so back to what I was saying. So I'm gonna get money some way, somehow. All right. I want to be a minister as well. Okay, I'm gonna be a minister. That's D, and then the E. Ministry don't work, then I'm gonna be the running my drug cartel. So yeah, Maya, you okay over there, baby? Okay, great, 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 great. Back to what I was saying. So yeah, I mean, look, I be hosting ministry, like I be hosting Bible study every Tuesday, right? I really do. Like, it's only like 4 students I have so far.
Yeah.
I ordained myself. Like, I'm the first ordained, unordained minister, man. Like,
Oh
I love it.
my
My
God.
my ministry is like, it's a little ghetto, but it's not. Like, it's so dope. Like, I love it. Yeah, that's how my mom was like, Kendra. She's like, how you over here, like. And she said, Kendra, how you over here, listen to some trap music? I said, Mom, first we praise God, then we go listen to Trick Daddy. Okay, you know what time it is. So back to
You
what I
know
was
what?
saying.
We need to talk about starting a church. I like this idea. I like this idea.
When did you know God was real for you? Like, not what
Lord,
the
I was
church
not
told
in
you.
this.
What'd you say?
I
I
said,
said,
when did you
Lord,
know?
I was not in this.
Okay, that's fine, Maya. You can be the heathen in the background. So when did you know? When did you know that? When did you know for a fact yourself God was real for you?
Man, 2018, right after graduation, got slapped down, and I was like, you know what? I'ma just same thing, same process. One step at a time. One step is better than no step.
Hmm.
And it was just trying to grow, going out there, kind of like your three strike process, but I'm more, I guess, more frantic with mine. So it was more like 300 applications a day. You know what I mean? So it was just like applying, 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 applying. And like,
Yeah,
if I
yeah.
have all this free time of not doing anything, I'm not working. Like, let me apply to everything.
Hmm.
So then I just had to sit back and just like, finally like come to it. Like, okay, let's pray. God will show me my way and just go
Hmm.
from there. More so than just being like, all right, well, this is how life works. Like, you got to understand, like, there's always a plan that you won't see. So you just have to figure out that foundation to build upon it.
And
You're not
also,
going to
you can,
be
if you have that still, people always say God's not talking to to y'all, but God is always talking, like that still small
sure,
voice.
sure,
And then on top of that, God's not going to lead you astray. He's honestly going to, listen to what you have to say. And like I said, I think part of being successful is having a genuine relationship with him. And I used to sit here and get upset, and I would compare myself to people because I'm like, bro, like that girl is a freaking harlot, man. I mean, but then I became a harlot. That girl, I was a cheap one. I was a cheap one though. I'm like, bro, all this neck I'm throwing, I still can't get my bills paid. Like, what is this crap? Anyway, that girl was over there sleeping with a married man, but she's got a house. Like, it used to bother me, but then again, you don't know what issues that person may
they're going
have.
on, right,
And then on top of that, like, God weighs on the just and the unjust. So there are gonna be times where you feel like you're in last place. There are gonna be times where you're like, man, I'm doing all
mm,
this good, but like, God, what are you doing? I'm not seeing nothing. But again, you have to really trust the process. And then on top of that, what I realize is the evil will perish at some point. And you
right,
can't sit around and wait on them perishing. That's something I had to get, under control. And like I said, I have to definitely could not compare myself. Like, that was a part of the problem. Comparison will cause depression, man. Like,
hmm,
severe like depression. So I had to stop comparing myself, and I had to really just start thinking. I said, okay, God, what do you want me to do? And God told me, okay, Kendra, you want to be successful. One thing I realized is, and this is a sad fact, men will support women faster than women will support women, and women will support men faster than men will support men. So God said, Kendra, every man that, go and show love to men, jump in their DMs, talk to them, and they're going to, subscribe to your YouTube channel. Right now, I got 1.28K subscribers. And God was right, honey. These men, I mean, they be trying to holler at me. I'm like, bro, I see your wife. Oh, yeah. I mean, even though I'm like, we together, I still want to get to know you. Skirt, sir. Go to, you know what? I'm sure,
Yo,
like, come on now.
I never heard
Look.
somebody say it's more married men in a single dating pool than it is single men. I ain't never heard no lie.
But
So
here's my question though. Why do you think that married men are quick to holler at people versus a single person? Why do you think that is?
I feel like most married men probably married because they got into the military and they never had hoes before in their life, so they want to relive their youth. I mean, that's
So
just
why don't
me.
they
I could
just
be wrong.
divorce? I mean, I know alimony is expensive, but why don't they just
Alimony, alimony is expensive, and the benefits be looking right when they come through.
Okay, but what about the men who aren't in the military? What if these are men you just went to school with, since yay high? I know you know some cheating classmates. There's this one person. There's this one person. He made it to the NFL, right? Went to school
Yeah.
with this cat. So the girl that he's married to, they've been together since high school, but they were always on and off every school semester, right? And I'm like, oh, okay. I hope he changed his life. I mean, they got married and everything. He took her virginity, but then he started messing around with other people. And then she eventually I heard through the grapevine she messed with some people. And I'm like, wow, okay, this is what this is a lovely relationship, and they got a child. But I'm trying to think in my mind. This is what I think in my mind. I'm like, is she really with him because she honestly loves him, or is she with him because she wants the benefits of being a football wife? That's
Mhm.
what I think about as well. Like sometimes I think about when people, because for example, look at your favorite, your look at a different, multiple rappers out there. You have some people out there who will just stay married for better or for worse. But it's like, bro, shouldn't cheating be a deal breaker for everybody? Shouldn't that be a deal
Mm,
breaker?
I
I
guess
met
that
people who
depends on what
it's
somebody
not a deal
on.
breaker.
So like I was on an episode of Brujas and we were talking about monogamy and polygamy.
Hmm.
And I mean, I guess it's whatever people are into. So if you into a sharing situationship, then I guess
What do you think? Do you like sharing, or what's your thoughts on that?
um nah, I don't. I ain't gonna share. Nah, I don't do none of that.
Hmm.
hmm
That's good.
Yeah, I'm
Because I
sticking to
think
that
if you
answer.
really, I think if you really love somebody, you're not gonna want to share. So that's why I'm trying to understand why. Like for example, King Solomon in the Old Testament, which I believe was David's father, if I'm not
Mhm.
mistaken, um, he had 900 like concubines. Man, why do you need that many wives? How you gonna remember all their names?
He took-
Who? When do you know when to spend time with one? I might have to do
Keisha,
a
no
skit
Keisha.
about that. What'd you say?
There was Tisha,
No
Latasha.
Keisha.
Oh, okay. I
About
mean,
three
I'm just,
Kims.
but that to me, it's like, how do you have 900 concubines? What do you need that many women for? One woman is enough. Why do you need to do with multiple? This is bull.
So, yeah, on this episode, I don't know, man. I think it's like a stroke of ego, though. In all honesty, like I think it's just that I think a lot of people, allegedly, from what I've heard, people say like they just want to see if they still got it, type thing, and I don't
Of
get that.
course. I mean, but you should know if you still have it.
And then I also heard some people say, they tired of eating the same food every night. But this is all alleged. This is what I've heard.
I mean, but like, have y'all ever been cheated on before?
Oh, for sure.
Did you slap fire out of her once you found out? It's okay to say yes.
Nah, I didn't.
Do you
I
want
did
me to slap
something.
fire out of her?
Nah, I did better. I slept. Oh, I got somebody's sister. We good.
Mm.
Cousin and best friend. I'm talking about slashing. So it was straight. We even. Shouts out to you.
Okay. Shout out to you. Cheater, cheater, punk
So,
computer.
have you? Well, I'm assuming you probably gonna be like, yeah. But have you ever been cheated on?
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. All right. Kendra Crump um has never ever been in a relationship before, like whatsoever. Um I can't I want to make it to the matching outfits part. How long does that take? So I would definitely love to be in a relationship one day. And I'm waiting on God to send me my mate. In the meantime, oh well.
I feel that. I mean, look, the way I look at it, man, until you and whomever, y'all both on the same exact page. I know us niggas like to lie. Meet me in the comments. Fight me in the comments if y'all got something to say about that. Us niggas like to lie. So,
I mean, what's wrong with being honest? What's wrong with that?
oh, it's
Oh,
nothing.
okay, wait, I got a question. I was watching little snippet of Baby Boy, right?
Hmm.
And he said I lie to you to because I love you. If I told you the truth, I don't care about your feelings. Is that actually true? Do men lie to women because they want to, because they love them? Is
No.
that what it is?
Nah, I think at some point, then the honest truth. At some point, we look at it like we're lying to get some kind of benefit from it. But in all honesty, if you just be honest, you're gonna get whatever you want. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I think a lot of people still haven't mastered that yet. Like, if you can just be like, "Yo, this how whoop de whoop, this was going on," it'll work better than being like, "I mean, I'm with whatever you with, shawty. What you trying to do?" You get a lot faster with just being like, "Yo, this is what I see. This is how I go," and you start wasting each other time very quickly.
I mean, but and you know what? I definitely understand. I definitely understand. I just, like I said, honesty is always the best policy, but
Mm.
I just don't have time for it. Just let you. It would be nice to let people know what you want up front, but I think if they did that, then um, the amount of relationships really wouldn't exist. Think
Yeah.
about it. If a
No,
lot of
things would be
guys
easier.
say that again,
Huh?
Mike.
Things would be much easier. Just go ahead and say that shit up front. Say what you want.
But okay, so let me ask you this question: how would you feel if every man that came up to you that you thought they were interested in you, they just wanted to have sex with you, they don't want a relationship at all? How would you feel about that?
Thank you for being honest. On to the next.
Okay, all right.
I'd
All
rather
right.
you say that shit instead of months later, some connection, quote unquote, has been made, and now you like, no, I was just trying to, I was just trying to fuck. I'd
I
rather
was
you
just trying
just
to
go
see
ahead and
what
say that
was
shit
up
up
with you.
front. Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm trying to see what's up with you. I was just chilling.
why you
Mm,
acting crazy? You all blowing my phone up for no reason, man. Why you doing all that? Yeah, I was trying to see what's
mm-hmm,
up, man. Shot the tripping.
mm,
Nah, that ain't the move, man. Just go ahead and be honest. Just tell folks what's going on in life.
mm-hmm. That's
That
it.
way you
That's
can go
real.
ahead, hit your little McDonald's drive through, pick up your hot cakes and oatmeal, and then shishing. You feel
That's
me?
it. That's it. We can go to the movies and movie hop. See about pay for one film and see about six. I once stayed in
Right.
movies for 7.5 hours. I brought my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I went to the concession stand and go buy water so it won't look like I was like, stealing.
Yeah. I mean, they ain't gonna know. They can't see no one in the dark. That's all I'm saying.
Mm, you're right.
Sneak in the bottle of Henny. That's the most fun I ever had. Like, baby, put the Henny in your bag. We finna go in there. Come on.
That's true. Because they already know what time it is.
Right. Are movie theaters even open right now?
Yes.
Georgia, they are. Some parts of
Hmm.
Georgia.
I need to go see a movie.
Yeah.
Mind your business.
What's a black film that you guys don't care for that's pretty popular in our community? I got like 10.
I got one, but I don't know how to word this. I'm gonna say it. Belly. And the only reason why is because the story do not make sense. Like that story does not make sense at all. It's
I haven't
everywhere.
seen Belly in so long.
Yo, if you got ADD, like Belly is perfect. If you like are trying to focus, if you like storytelling and it's like smooth, if you don't just like bang bang pop pop fireworks, like if you looking at Belly just for the story, it's gonna just throw you all the way off. That story does not line up at all.
Set It Off is a movie for me.
Oh no.
I
Okay.
don't care for Boomerang. I don't care for Harlem Nights. I don't care for Honey. I don't care for I'm sorry, rest in peace, but I don't care for Friday. I don't care for a lot of Tyler Perry's films. The first two that he came out were cool, but when you get to the man dressing up as a woman and start after a while, it's not funny no more. I don't care for Snot Nose Rodney off of Martin. Okay,
Right.
cancel him. I don't care. Superfly, the 2018 version was trash.
Trash, complete trash. Okay, and the Tyler Perry, you are basically becoming a caricature of a black woman for no reason. But
I like You Got Served, but that acting was terrible. Come on now, the acting was terrible. You know it was bad.
it was,
You know it was bad.
except for Grandma. Grandma got it. Grandma felt like a real
Oh.
grandma.
And yeah, except for
Yeah.
her, but like I said, like there are just some films. It's like, bro, like what is this? Like this is just bad. So that's it for me.
I think Maya took offense to the Tyler Perry comment.
She ain't said
Not
nothing. My
really.
what's a black film that you don't care for?
Um, the only Friday I've ever watched is the first one.
Okay.
I haven't watched any of those. Also not a fan of Boys in the Hood.
It's
You can say
understandable though.
I'm just saying.
I was watching that movie the other day. Um it was cool. It was cool. You know, some scenes I'm like, is this necessary? But okay. All right. You know
Punching the air.
what a lot of people kept saying, which was surprising. A lot of people kept saying Baby Boy, and a lot of people kept saying Love and Basketball.
Okay, Love and
I
Basketball. I
love
hated
Love
that
and
movie.
Love and Basketball is the movie.
So why don't you like Love and Basketball? What's your issue with Love and
Cause
Basketball?
he's a hater.
No, because as a young black male growing up, I could not play basketball for nothing, so I hated it the whole time. I
What
was
you
a
mad at?
hater. I was like, I don't see nothing about basketball. Me and this basketball girl do not
Can
get
you still
along. We
play, or
cool.
you never learn how to play?
I tried. I tried plenty of times throughout the years. It still don't work, so I just let it go. I can't
Okay.
even throw a piece of paper in the trash can. Like it's a wrap.
What did you play growing up?
Baseball, swimming, I
So have you
skateboard.
ever been a lifeguard?
Yeah.
How many lives did you have to save?
Okay. All right. I don't nobody know the time period. So what me and my homeboy used to do was, if you can't swim, you jump in the deep end with all your whole chest. We're gonna let you bobble a few times. They all bobble their way back to the side. What don't kill you make it stronger. And they ain't never jump back in the deep end. If you go save them one time, they're gonna want you to come back and save them.
That's not. Is that really true?
Yeah, and also the kids where we grew up, they would jump in and act like they couldn't swim, and a few of the lifeguards got tricked and they used to drag them down.
Hmm.
So yeah, we weren't falling for that. We already knew what was going on.
Okay, got you. Well, all right. My dad tried to teach me how to swim, but at that point I was like too old. I was like 9 years old, and I was scared. If I would have started at 2, 3, I would have been able to swim. But I don't know how to swim. I had to use a floaty.
Oh my god. Well, I do swim school still. $60 for what was it? $60 2 weeks. Yeah, I teach you how to swim. It's easy.
How do I? What do I do to make sure it's free?
To make it free, we're gonna have to talk off camera. I can't be putting this on the mic now.
I was trying to wink my
Next
eyebrows, regular
caller.
eyebrows.
Next caller.
So, any goals set? Ooh. All right, so let's go ahead and wrap this one up. Any goals set for the year of 2021 that
Um, yes,
you ladies want to
portionist.
accomplish?
I'm going to be fluent in Spanish. I'm already flexible. Um, and I'm going to be a contortionist fluent in Spanish, and I'm going to hopefully leave my job working at the airport and be on the television and radio some way, somehow.
It's
That's
definitely
it.
gonna happen. You're already making the right steps. You already got the what is that called? The not
Ump.
aspiration. There we go. There you go. That's the one. You got the oomph. So I mean, like you out here putting in work. You doing what you got to do. You know, Ma, you got anything you want to accomplish this year?
I'm going to find me a career. I'm going to start my career as soon as graduation is over with in May.
You're going to be
Talk to
crip
me
walking across the
nice.
stage, the Zoom stage.
Period. This is
Good.
my master's. Period.
Congratulations! I'm proud of you. What are you getting your degree in?
Professional leadership and communications.
All right.
You want to say that again?
Professional leadership and communication.
All right. Hey man, let me know where you're gonna be sitting at when you graduate, so I know what time to show up. Go. Cause last graduation was cold. I ain't gonna hold it.
Yeah, Aggie.
Love you. Um. So Kendra, if you would like to go ahead and let everybody know where to follow you at, how to find you, how to hop in them DMs even. But remember them DMs cost. So
That's right. Instagram, Idolize Dynasty. I as an igloo, DOLIZE DYNASTY to figure out if I spelled it correctly. Yes, Idolize. It looks like Idolize Nasty, but it's Idolize Dynasty. I will give y'all my Facebook information page, but I don't know how the hell y'all be finding me. Okay, because I don't care. We got 5 mutual friends in common. Decline. Okay. You ever notice that once you accept one request, friend request from an African, the whole village follows? Like, I don't have time for that mess. Okay. The village, y'all need to stay where you at. YouTube, I got 1.28 K subscribers on my YouTube channel. So, right, please, guys, YouTube, subscribe. I post my podcast, I post skits. I'm hilarious. It's a movie on my YouTube. Okay, so you
it
go to
is.
youtube.com, you click the search bar, Kendra Crump, KY, N as in Nancy, D as in David, R as in Rump, because I got a fat one, and I will show you guys once we're off camera if you're allowed to see. Okay, A as in Apple, space people, space, CRU. M is in Mary, P is in Paul. So KYNDRA and then space CRUMP. So there I am. There we go.
And there it is. Thank you for being on. I loved having you. It was amazing. This is definitely a great beginning to season 2. We
That's
have
right.
more amazing things coming. Maya, would you like to do this outro since I did the intro, nigga?
Yeah. Thank you for listening to the most vulgar, the most explicit season 2. We on the way.
The messiest podcast on the internet, and we out.
Thank you
What a money for
guys.
jazz. What a
Thank
money for
you.
jazz. I was
And
ready.
that song Mary had a little laugh. I can't stand you.